Are you unsure about how long your Instagram Reels should be to keep your audience engaged?
We know it can be tricky and it feels like you want a magic answer, but today we're going to talk about it. We're going to share some tips on the perfect reel length to keep your audience watching longer.
And by the end of this video, you will know how to optimize your reel length to maximize engagement, which means more visibility and more potential customers for your business.
But before we get into it, if you're new here, welcome. We're the team behind the Instagram Expert. I'm Morgan Sutton.
And I'm Subi Zimmerman. Together, we've taught thousands of businesswomen how to actually make money on Instagram through our digital courses and coaching programs.
If you want to be notified every time we release a video, hit the subscribe button below and you'll get those pings from YouTube.
Okay, so why is understanding reel length important? Well, the right length can help you connect better with your audience. It can help you turn those followers into customers and really save time running your business.
I'd love to go deeper into that, Sue.
Yeah.
Basically what we're pointing out is that if you're creating content that is tailored to what your audience enjoys watching, right? What your audience's attention span is, then we're not only serving our audience well, but we're also catering to Instagram and one of the key metrics that they pay attention to, which is actually watch time. So when Instagram is tracking your watch time, it's telling the platform that when someone watches your video and stays longer, they're actually interested. They're actually enjoying it. They're actually connected. And that can signal to the algorithm that this real person should see more of your posts and other people like them should see more of their posts.
Right. That other people like them is important for people to understand, that all the algorithms work in that way so that Instagram serves up what you're actually interested in.
So every Instagram reel, every video that you post has this kind of data on Instagram. You'll notice it when you scroll under a reel where it says reached. There are sections where it says watch time and average watch time, right? So you can see here 22 seconds. So if your watch time is low, like only a few seconds, that shows that there's so much room for improvement in actually getting attention. It shows that most likely someone really hardly watched at all when they are scrolling, right?
And that can be really disappointing, especially when you spend so much time creating your content. You want them to actually watch it. So let's talk about how can we improve this. So the first thing is, how long does it take you actually to get to the meat of the content of the topic? You want to make sure you get to the good part really quickly to keep the viewers engaged.
Yes, exactly. No, hi, I'm so-and-so from this business, right? That's not really how social works now in 2024. It's really important that you are getting to something important that's attracting someone's interest as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Right. And also there's another key element that we talk about all the time in our videos that helps with this too. The hook, right? One of those elements that a reel needs no matter the length. That hook, the text at the very beginning of your reel, it shows a viewer that the post is for them, right? You only have a second or two to capture someone's attention. And so if they see that, if you either don't get someone to stop, right, then you're hurt there. But if you don't get someone to stay because the text there isn't doing its job, we're missing out too.
Yeah, they're not staying. I'm curious about you, Morgan, but I definitely, if there's just way too much, hi, my name is this, and I do that, I'm like, I don't have time. I'm that person that's moving right along. Are you?
I love that, Sue, especially because I think and business owners need to hear this kind of hard truth, is that if you're a small business owner and entrepreneur with a tiny community and your intention on social media is to be found by new people, they're not going to recognize you or your face or your brand name. So what's going to stop them and actually watch instead?
Yeah.
That's going to be the value that you're providing, the fact that you're addressing a problem that they have or a desire that they have.
Yeah.
Even though they don't recognize your face, they recognize their own selves in that information and decide to stay.
Yeah. So a good way to do this. Yeah, absolutely. A good way to do this is if you're interested in learning Instagram marketing, if you want this, then, that's if you're here for this, I got you. Like that new recipe to make X or that new workout, like getting right into it. There's language around it that you can deliver. And then when, then you can, once you've gotten someone's attention, and if they don't know you, you could introduce yourself right in the middle, but not at the beginning.
So no introductions in your reels necessary, right? Always use a hook so that there's text on the screen that's getting someone to stop and actually watch and understand why they should stay on the reel. So you're not just getting an average watch time of 2 seconds and someone moving along.
Yeah.
Right. But then we also have a third tip here, which is really easy to implement, right, Sue?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like cutting out the dead air. So get to the start as soon as possible, literally. So if you need help trimming your videos, we're going to show you how to do that. I'm super excited for you to learn this because this can be a game changer.
Yes. So here we are inside of Reels, right? I've uploaded a video that I was working on for a Instagram Reel. And so if you've never edited inside of the app before, you want to look in the lower left-hand corner where it says edit video. When I tap edit video, you are able to trim, adjust your audio, adjust your video. So much good stuff can be organized here. So if I tap on the clip, you can see it's highlighted in yellow. All I have to do is take my finger and kind of drag and watch myself talk. So see how you can see my dead face where I'm hitting the button and then I'm talking just that little bit, getting into the first word. And similarly at the end, see how I stopped talking?
Yeah.
And then there's like 2 seconds of looking down, looking for the button, whatever. If I cut those 2 things out, then the video will not only start immediately, but will also continue seamlessly because I got more clips than just that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it right and tight. And I think microseconds and seconds can really make a big difference here.
Now, strategically speaking, right, you can use many different video lengths, many different reel lengths for different purposes, right? We're not necessarily saying that a short video is the only thing to do or a long video is the only thing to do, because there's really no magic fairy dust on this. What we want you to focus on is, am I delivering the right quality in a consistent way? Am I making the length of this reel the right length for what I'm trying to show or share,
Yeah, and these little ways to optimize things and tweak the video production right in the app just gives you the power to do it and do it fast. I think is so helpful for many content creators. As long as the message is meant and delivered in a timely way where someone can actually walk away from watching and saying, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that exercise. I'm going to cook that recipe. I'm going to come back to them because this was so good. I mean, that's what you want, right? You want them to feel like, I just got so much goodness out of a video I watched, and it didn't take much time.
Exactly. So I was just poking around on my phone to bring up another example here of this, right? Like here's a reel. Hold on. Let me get this right. Okay. So here's a reel from our account that is super short. Okay. Right. Like it's just a few seconds. It's what we call a reality reel, right? It's just showing Sue in her element, beautiful hotel, cute outfit, good information, all up on the screen in text. It was probably 10 seconds, 12 seconds, something like that. But we've been able to take advantage of how this platform works and still pack in information, right? Kinda Reel can be really valuable. So can something like this, where you're talking to camera, sharing really useful information, but in a concise way, right? And both, I think what I want someone to hear is how simply this can be made, right? Like both of those examples, super simple, low production, that make a big impact for your account.
Yeah. And what I like about the first example that you showed is the watch time on that, even though it was just a few seconds of a video, someone could be watching that over and over again because the text on the screen, if they take their finger and hold it down, they're going to want to read all those things. And so they're spending more time on it, which helps with the algorithm for sure.
So I hope that you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about Instagram Reels. If you are not there yet, if you haven't even posted your first reel yet, or you haven't posted a reel in like 3 months because you can't show up consistently, we want to make sure that you know about a good next step to take, a free resource.
Yeah. So if you're looking to get more followers and buyers on Instagram, this free strategy guide download is definitely worth grabbing. It's called 4 Strategies to Get More Followers and Buyers and Make Instagram Your Most Successful Place to Market Your Business. The link for this is right in the description below.
So if it's your goal to make more sales with social media in 2024, you definitely want to click the link below and get started with one of our free resources. All right, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.